Hey guys, how's it going? Kripparrian here. Today I want to give you guys a highlight of what is, so far, I guess, the worst deck according to Hearthstone averages that I have ever drafted, ever. Not just in Whispers, the Old Gods, not in Kripparrian, just ever, since I've had the stats on Hearthstone. And, you know, this kind of begs the question, how valid is this score? Because I've made a video similar to this one a few times now, and it seems like I keep finding a new bottom for how crappy I can draft the deck in Arena. So what is this number I'm talking about? So on Hearthstone, they have every card scored, and the score changes based on how progressed you are in the draft. You know, if you get a card that has a high synergy with another card, and later in the draft you get that other card, the other card might, from its base tier score of, let's say, an example of 80, it might have a 100 dynamic score because of the synergistic properties. Now, when it comes to the deck score, I've kind of given praise to this number just because I find it interesting, and what it is it's an average of the base tier scores of all the cards in your deck. So some of you guys have tried some interesting experiments of putting in literally constructed decks in the Hearthstone kind of tracker, and you've seen tier scores sometimes as low as like the high 60s, which is generally an average Arena deck, and that's because most constructed decks profit off of extremely high synergistic and combo aspects, while in Arena these are so rare, and even when they do happen, it's generally coincidence. So the tier score for the deck is not inclusive of the synergistic aspects. It's just the average of the base tier scores. So sometimes you might get a deck that performs better than the deck score indicates. That's fair, but I still think it's fun to see how the deck scores compare with results. And, you know, even though last week I made a video on my highest scoring deck ever in Hearthstone, it was like a 75 point something on the Warrior, I went 5 wins with that deck, and that made me question a little bit about what's going on. But at the same time, like the next 6 best decks I've drafted according to Hearthstone's scoring system, I think those all went 12 wins, and a lot of those 12-0 in fact. So there's something to it here. It is pretty descriptive of what you can expect, and yesterday I drafted the other side of that. Now, I've mentioned how I've drafted extremely bad decks a few times. Now, just to give you guys some reference here, so with each expansion, the average deck score increases because generally the cards that they release are better than the ones in the older sets. And this increase in averages, increases consistency, increases the overall average score of a deck. So what that means is an average deck score from Whispers the Old Gods is going to be much higher than an average deck score of, Goblin versus Gnomes era. So, with that in mind, I do have some statistics from that time. I have statistics that are about a year and a half old on my Hearthstone account. Not too many, but the deck I got a few days ago bottomed out even those. So when I talked about the worst decks I've ever had in Whispers the Old Gods, they were about 62 score. I think my previous worst, like a 62.1 or something like that, or 62.0 I think it was. And, to give you guys some reference, I've had about, maybe 5 to 7 decks in Whispers the Old Gods in the 62s, probably like 10 to 15 decks in the 63s, and a ton in the 64s and 65s. The deck that I drafted a few days ago, its score was 60. Okay, so a huge drop. It's kind of like the average score is going to follow kind of like a bell curve distribution. So this is way on the bottom end. And the funny thing is, it actually performed pretty damn well. So I thought I would highlight it for you guys so you guys can see how some cards, even though are not so great, combined with the knowledge and risk-taking that you have a worse deck than your opponent, so you have to take risks early on to win at all, gives you a bit of a step up and leads you to some decent results with the worst deck ever. So hope you guys do learn something from the clips. It was very interesting experience to play this way, and I think, for the future I will be more optimistic about the crappiest decks I draft in Arena. So check out the plays, check out the games, and I'll see you guys in a little bit. Let's sign up for Drew. I guess I'll take Wild Growth. The other card's just kind of worthless. Let's take the Mark. Fine, let's take the Raider. Fine, let's take the Dark Scale Healer. Ooh, Dark Iron, very nice. Just have to wait. You can't hover the card, or else it delays, because it's the Hearthstone app uses image recognition, so if the tooltip and your mouse is in the way, it interferes with that a little bit. Alright, fine. Man, all this River Croc synergy that I'm seeing here. God, this deck looks terrible, guys. Nah, I'm taking Claw here. I think I like Feral Rage. No, I guess I need 2 drops still, huh? Fine. Another Mark. Jesus. Okay. Nah. Feral Rage is better. I'm gonna take the Cult Master because this deck is really bad right now. And one of the very few win conditions I might actually have. Really? Okay. One of the few win conditions I might actually have is just drawing a bunch of cards. So. This doesn't have synergy with Knight of the Wild. Knight of the Wild is not a beast. Nor with Wild Walker. Nor with Mark of Charge. I guess it's just like a text thing though, because the base tier score is 75, it's 75, so it's obviously not a lot of synergy. It's reflected on tier score, just I don't know why it shows up under synergies. Anyway, yeah, that's a pretty clear choice. Oh, come on, really? Another one? Oh, it becomes a beast. I'm going to sleep, guys. Fine. Oh, dude! That's the 5th one! Alright, fine. Yeah, but Ruby and Prophet, I wouldn't call that great synergy. If I'm sitting on Fairy Dragon, I probably will have to play it on turn 2. Because most of these 2 drops are Mark of Yashar's and Wild Growth and shit like that. Oh, okay. Okay. This might be the new worst deck. This is a really, really crappy deck, dude. Okay, I guess. Yeah. I'll play Arcane Anomaly on 1. If he doesn't coin it, he's gonna be in trouble. Trouble's arrived. The deck is so bad no one needs to snipe you. Dude, this is the exact deck people would fucking pounce on the snipe. This is when, like, the guy who's like 0-0 or 1-0 with like a 75 fucking deck or some shit like that instantly queues into me. This is that time. And fucking straight on YouTube, I beat Kripp! Must be skill! Oh god. Right. It's looking good, but you know, this deck is so horrendous. Does it really matter? Wow, okay, that's a really bad play. That's a really bad play. He's just reading that card right now. Okay, guys. We're not going 0-3. Hopefully.
Take a walk on the wild side.
If someone has never seen a flesh-eating ghoul before in Arena, there is a chance that you might win that game, you know. Should I sub if he goes 12-0? Dude, if I go 12-0 with this deck, I expect everyone in chat to sub, but don't worry, your $5 is safe.
Time runs out on me.
Your mother was a murloc.
Born to be wild.
With a kink in your plans.
You'll sub if I get 6 wins, then your money is safe as well.
I wonder.
thing is, even if you're a really new and bad player, your chances of having a coin flame strike play are just as good as the really good players. So yeah, we have a little bit of a problem here. But I think I have to play it. I think I just have to. No, he did not use the coin. I'm just thinking that if he does a flame strike, like any minion I draw might hit him in the face, and then with the claw I can probably grind him out.
Shields up.
He's probably gonna coin the ping. It's actually a pretty good idea. Yes! 1-0, boys! 1-0. I have lots of Mark of Yasharaj, so I think it's a bad idea to keep them. Okay. Ah man, I really need a play. I really need a play here. Just anything. If he just has a minion and I don't, I might just lose. Normally it wouldn't be so bad because going first is pretty OP. But with this deck. Oh god. Okay, I guess that's... It's not great, but... So the worst trap is definitely freeze.
Shall we put a kink in your plan?
Damn. I got snooped. Okay. I'm dead. Yeah, aside from turn 2, which was easily rectified by the fact that he has Mad Scientist, he's curving out pretty insanely well here. Okay.
Take a walk on the wild side.
This is a decent stabilize though, so unless he has a really powerful turn again, then should be okay, I think.
For the Lich King!
It's fine.
Born to be wild.
Yeah, sadly I couldn't play the mark on the beast to draw, but that's fine. Much higher tempo, just getting a free kill there. Why was that a misplay?
Let the pain speak to me.
Oh, that sucks. That sucks a lot.
Born to be wild.
You call that?
Pay attention, class.
It's very tough to play around explosive among any other secret, and explosive is a very common secret in that spot. So. Yeah.
Take a walk on the wild side.
I don't have enough HP to try anything fancy there. Certainly can't lose 9. Nah, Finkel Horn or whatever is not a beast, sadly.
Born to be wild.
Oh, come on, dude, again.
You call that bring me steel.
Well, that sure is fucking good.
Take a walk on the wild side.
It's time for the wild.
Okay. I think I might have to draw a heal to win this, or burst. It's like a 4th trap. Okay.
It's time.
3rd freeze trap.
Born to be
Bring me steel for the wild.
Okay. If he does not get direct damage, I will likely win this game.
Fine, I'll heal.
There's no way I can afford to kill that. So.
It's time
born to be wild.
for the wild.
I'm dead to unleash anyway, right? Oh yeah, easily, so let's just not play around it. Okay. If he doesn't top deck something that affects the board instantly, I'll actually win.
You gotta be kidding me!
I actually won.
Born to
2 HP.
for a loon.
Kripp's worst is now officially as his best. I'm doing this just in case I actually get a mark of Yashiraj. That would be sick, right?
Wanted, dead or alive.
Got one. I think I'm just gonna try to push my tempo best I can.
For the wild.
This looks like a corrupted Psyduck. Oh, I just got fucked.
Can I light your fire?
That's what getting fucked looks like, guys. It's pretty rough.
Sometimes I forget things.
Yeah. Rip in peace, 7 wins. Okay, sure.
For the wild.
Yeah. If he goes Bog Creeper here, it's kind of like GG. Is that mirror entity?
Elune, guide my lance.
Yes!
Elune, guide my lance.
Oh, that's like the best thing ever. Still though, I don't think I should kill it. I think I have to go for a kill on that. Lose a crystal boro.
The might of Dalaran has arrived.
Oh. Wow. Well, that's unfortunate. Really? I didn't see that coming. I thought for sure you'd kill the other one. Okay.
Behold the might of Stormwind.
Wow, that's actually the only draw I could have played. So.
For the wild.
Oh, I guess I had that now.
Job done.
And basically need him to have all like 1-drops or some bullshit like that. Dude. Dude, not cool. Okay, not cool.
Take a walk on the wild side.
Good chance I'm just dead to these. Oh, looks like I'm just dead to fireball or something here. Otherwise you would probably not ping that first. Oh. Wait, what? What?
It's time for a little blood.
I don't have another taunt, do I? No. I guess I can't really win that.
Born to be wild.
Yep.
I concede.
I mean, if not for the equality, I think that game was easily mine, despite the crazy Ronin crap going on. Damn. I never thought I'd actually lose a game because I got unlucky. Alright, fine. I'll be a little bit greedy here. I don't think it's wrong to be greedy on a deck that you have to get really lucky to win. So, I think that's fine. I might have to play the Wild Walker though. It's really quite unfortunate.
Take a walk on the wild side.
If I hear a power and play the Thespian, it's really bad. Yeah. Well, 6 and 3 is unbelievable for a deck like this, so it's not. If we lose this, it's not really a tragedy anyway. That seems like a bad play to me.
For the wild.
Born to be wild.
He's going face, but the face route is very weak in my opinion.
I have an axe to grind.
An autocrat.
Elune, guide my lance.
He's playing powerful curve minions and going face, but he went second. So you can still lose. That's how the game works. He's winning right now, but it's a fragile state for him. He's far from won this game. Okay, I guess.
For a loser.
Now the issue that I'm gonna have is if I don't draw a decent card in the next 2 turns, I will just not have enough good cards. Wow, that is a ridiculous top deck. I wasn't afraid of most weapons because most weapons are not Arcanite Reaper.
Bring me steel.
It's not a great draw, but it's one I have to use. Yeah, I think that Arcanite Reaper may have won him the game, but we'll see. If I draw well, I can still get out of this, but I do have to draw well. If I get some like bullshit 2-drop here, I'm screwed. Wow, another really good draw. I have to do that if he tries to free kill my 1/1. I did get a bullshit draw there. The Fairy Dragon's a bad draw. I think I lost this game now. Yeah, it was pretty close with him winning, but very slightly, up until he drew 2 amazing cards back to back, and I drew 2 dumpster cards back to back. That's gonna be it. Another one. Like, yeah, I can't do anything here. I might get like a Doomsayer or something, but that's about it. Yeah, 2-drop, 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 3-drop, 2-drop. It's not good enough. Deck's mostly dumpster cards. Not really. If I got something like Mark of Yashiraj, that wouldn't be nearly as bad because I could get a good trade. So that's actually a good 2-drop. Even Direwolf is a good 2-drop. But I'm getting like bad 2-drops, so. Okay, probably need a Starfire into him getting a Doomsayer here. Well, that works. Same purpose. Nope. Rip in peace. Oh, what else could have been? It could have been Starfire or that, right? That's about it.
Well, I can see.
6 wins, pretty good. Pretty damn unlucky in the last couple games, though. But yeah, again, I didn't imagine I would lose with this deck because of luck. But I actually lost 2 games because of bad luck. That I think if I had good luck, I would have won. Like, easily I would have beat that mage. That warrior... I think if I drew actual decent cards, and he was drawing bullshit 2-drops, I think I would have won, right? So...